Okay, everybody, we're going to talk about views in an orthographic projection drawing. And today we're going to learn to identify those views on an isometric shape. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at the picture on the screen here. And it shows that the front view of the object here is right here on an orthographic projection. These pictures are always going to be in this order: front view at the bottom left corner, the top view right above that, and the right side view to the right. And in the top corner here on the right side, you'll always see the isometric image of what this object is. So the front view is always when you're looking at the object from this standpoint, where it says F for front here. Okay, so what we're going to see in the front view is only the surface that we see as if we were standing here looking at the shape. So that's why it's drawn like this in the front view. So if we were to look at the top view, you'll notice that it doesn't rotate or change. It just simply takes your head and pokes it over the top and looks down like a bird's eye view, looking down on the shape. It doesn't turn or spin 90 degrees. It still looks the same width because all you're doing is looking over and down as opposed to at the front. And the right side, as we look down on the top, it shows where you're seeing it from the top view. And then on the right side view, you'll see that we are standing over here now, looking at this shape, which appears to be a square on the right side view. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is show you how this looks on a couple example shapes. So here's a couple sample shapes that we're going to look at. These are isometric drawings shown on isometric grid paper, which means they're all at 30-degree angle lines. So when we're looking at this shape here, for example, the front view is going to be, okay, so take a look at this shape. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at this shape and identify where the front view is, where the top view is, and where the right side view is. So if I were standing over here where the laser pointer is showing, all I will see in the front view is this surface area here that I'm showing with my laser pointer, okay? In the top view, I would see three surfaces. The one that you cannot see from this angle, it's down here, this top surface here, and also this one here. And in the right side view, if I were standing over here where the laser is now, I would just simply see this large rectangle. Okay, so let's take a look at what that's going to look like when we draw it out. So when we look at this shape, everything is color-coded on this so you can see easily. The red is going to be your front view. Okay, so if I were standing here where the laser is, all I would see is the red. When I poke my head over the top and this is green, that's why this is the top view, showing three surfaces, the one that I cannot see from this angle, this one here on the top, and also this surface here. The reason why this is yellow is because this particular surface can be seen in more than one view. That means that I'm going to see it when I'm looking down on the top, and I'm also going to see it when I'm looking over here from the right-hand side. Okay, the right side is shown here in blue, which is this yellow surface. You'll notice that there's a little hidden line here, which shows this edge of the tunnel that's underneath, and then this blue surface that is also part of the right side view inside there. Okay, let's take a look at the other one. Right here on this example, we'll see that there are several surfaces that you're going to see in multiple views. But in the front view, you'll see this surface here, this one here, and this large one here. Okay, let's take a look at what that's going to appear as. And here we have it. The red is illustrating the front view along with this yellowish color to show that that's seen in the front and also in the right side view. The green is going to be the top view. And again, you have a view here, a surface that's going to be seen in multiple views. So it's important to understand that this is part of the top view, but it's also part of the right side view. And the right side view is shown here in blue. Okay? Okay, so let's take a look at today's activity. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be identifying front, top, and right side views using a color code. So what you're going to do is take a look at these shapes, and there's a total of 11. And what you're going to want to do is choose 4 different colored pencils. Okay, so let me read the directions here to you. It says, in order to create orthographic or multi-view drawings, you will need to correctly identify the following views of any given object: front, top, and right side. Below on each shape, you will shade in each view a different color, making it very easy to identify the front, top, and right side view. If the area is seen in more than one view, pick a 4th color and use that to shade it in. Now remember that all knot areas are seen from one of these views. So you may have certain areas that are going to be using that 4th color because it's going to be shown in multiple views. So at the bottom of the page here, you'll see that there's a color coding key. The first thing you should be doing is, after you pick your 4 colors, is to fill in your color coding key according to whatever colors you choose. As long as they're 4 different colors, it does not matter. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to fill these in with your colors, and then you're going to start with the first one. Okay, so say for example, I chose red for my front view. I would then go to the first object and I would color this whole section here. Okay, I would color that all in red, illustrating that that is my front view. And then if I chose, say, blue for my top view, I would then color all of this surface in blue. And then I would also need to color this here in blue because it's also going to be seen in the top view. And for the right side view, had I chose purple, I would then color this surface area here in purple and also this surface area here in purple. And that would show me the difference between the front view, the top view, and the right side view identified. Okay, now let me show you one example of a surface that is shown in multiple views. Okay, so for example, I'll use pink for my multi-view surface. In number 7, this surface area right here is going to be seen in multiple views. This one right here. So that's going to be seen in both the top view and also the right side view. So had I chosen pink for my shared views here, that's why this surface area here would be shown in pink. Okay, so all the other views would then be filled in accordingly to the colors on the key. Okay, so this front view would be red, and then the top view would need to be blue. So this area here would get all colored in blue. And then the right side view, which is purple, would still get colored in purple here. Okay, so that's how we would color the shape in. Obviously, you would do a much better job than I did. So with that said, there's going to be 3 or 4 shapes that have shared views, surfaces. So you're going to use that 4th color. I believe it's number 7, number 8, and number 10 are all going to have shared surface objects. Okay, so good luck with that. Take your time, do a nice job, and by the time you finish this, you'll be able to identify front, top, and right side views. Have fun.